Oh no, their speed is really too fast. They are fighting over the prey. The fight is about to begin. Long before the sun climbs high enough to warm the grasslands, the savannah holds its breath in anticipation. A ripple of disturbance flows through the tall grasses, a slow, deliberate movement, signaling the arrival of something formidable. This lion strides forward with a purpose etched into every sinew of his frame. He isn't merely on patrol. He is marking his territory, encroaching into a space where every scent serves as a warning, and every shadow conceals intention. His dark, heavy mane absorbs the dawn light like smoldering coal. He lowers his body's shoulders, rolling with restrained power. Today isn't about hunting prey. Instead, it's a quest for dominance. A boundary lies ahead, guarded by a rival male, a seasoned contender whose presence has shaped this landscape for many seasons. The tension between them is palpable, stretching across the open plain like a bowstring pulled taut and ready to snap. Small herds pause mid-stride. Birds flit quietly to higher branches. Even the wind seems to hold its breath. The lion flexes his claws against the ground as he advances attentively, picking up every signal and calculating each movement. Here, sheer strength alone dictates little. Authority must be earned with nerve resilience and the bravery to confront danger head-on. In this realm, every showdown is an instinctive test written in dust, one that rewards the audacious and challenges the courageous. The rival male emerges from the thicket with the self-assurance of a ruler who has remained unchallenged. His mane is lighter, yet his stance exudes confidence. This land is his legacy, the unbroken history of his victories. He stands broad and immovable, blocking the path as if the very ground itself had risen to face the intruder. For a fleeting moment, the savannah comes to a standstill. Two lions formed by different struggles lock eyes across a distance that neither intends to surrender. The approaching male slows, scrutinizing every twitch and shift of weight. He understands that this encounter transcends mere strength. It's a negotiation of fate. One misstep could label him an outsider unworthy of this land. Yet even a hint of hesitation can reveal weakness. So he presses forward, steady, fearless, and intentional. The atmosphere thickens until even the distant herds sense the pressure. Antelope huddle together. A pair of elephants momentarily halt their march. The wild has learned to sense a storm before it erupts, and this instant hums with the promise of confrontation. Both lions prepare themselves, their breaths controlled and low. No roars are necessary. Their silence speaks volumes. Two powerful beings ready to redefine territory, destiny, and the delicate balance of the savannah. The chase never commences with thunder. It starts in silence. The pride spreads across the grasslands, each lioness slipping into position with a ghostly precision. Downwind concealed, they observe the herd, drift unaware of the turmoil encircling them. One lioness edges closer, body low, breath steady, waiting for the slightest disruption in the herd's rhythm. A young wildebeest stumbles. That fleeting moment is all it takes. The lead huntress springs into action, unleashing an explosive burst of speed few creatures can outpace. The plains erupt, hooves pounding the earth, dust, billowing panic, seizing the herd. However, the lionesses do not charge heedlessly. They funnel, angle, and craft paths that corner their target with practiced precision. This is where instinct transforms into choreography, where timing serves as the blade slicing through the gap between success and starvation. Tonight, the pride pushes with a hunger sharpened by days of searching shadows without reward. As the lionesses close in, the final moments determine everything. The selected prey bolts in desperation, muscles quaking, but the pride tightens its formation like a noose woven from instinct. One lioness leaps forward, forcing a swift turn. Another rushes in from the side, blocking any chance of escape with a surge of raw power. The hunted animal falters, balance shattered by fear and exhaustion. Then comes the crushing blow. A powerful leap lands across its back, claws digging and weight pressing down. The struggle is brief but fierce, a clash of survival instincts. Dust swirls, hooves thrash, yet the pride stands firm, each lioness contributing her strength until resistance fades. But victory does not bring peace. It's merely the beginning. Across the plains, watchful eyes glisten in the encroaching twilight. Hyenas have sensed the chaos, and their approach echoes through the air like a portent. The pride recognizes the feast will not be left uncontested. The joy of the hunt lasts only a few heartbeats before the savannah shifts again. From the shadows, the first sounds of cackling arise, hyenas daring and unrelenting, closing in with increased confidence. Their figures multiply across the ridge, forming a restless wave of opportunists lured by the scent of fresh spoils. The pride circles the carcass, muscles taut, tails held high. They faced this battle before. Hyenas don't simply appear. They lay siege-testing resolve with darting feints and taunting calls aimed at fracturing concentration. One darts too close and a lioness lunges forward, sending it skittering back, but the message is unmistakable. More are on the way. Hyenas thrive in numbers, and tonight their ranks swell. The pride prepares, aware that this encounter will drain precious energy they cannot afford to waste. In the savannah, a meal is never guaranteed. You must defend it with the same ferocity as it took to secure it. The standoff escalates as the hyena clan presses nearer, moving in unpredictable patterns. Their confidence swells with each step, the cacophony of their calls rising in a chorus meant to shake even the strongest resolve. The lionesses remain steadfast, muscles tensed, eyes burning with warning. A single misstep could cost them their hard-earned meal. Suddenly, the line breaks. A daring hyena lunges, seeking to snatch away a fragment of opportunity. In an instant, a lioness retaliates her roar, slicing through the tension like a blade. The clan recoils, but only for a breath. Their persistence is their strongest weapon, and they surge again, closer, bolder, circling with tactical precision. The pride adjusts their formation, guarding the carcass while securing each other's flanks. Each passing second becomes a battle of endurance, a trial of who will give in first. Here, dominance isn't dictated by size alone, but by the resolve to hold your ground in the face of overwhelming numbers. As night deepens, a new figure enters the fray, a territorial male drawn by the scent of conflict and the promise of supremacy. His silhouette looms over the grass mane, bristling stride heavy with authority. The hyenas falter. One roar from him sends shockwaves through the ground, scattering the closest of them like startled birds. The balance of power shifts instantly, yet his presence is not without consequence. With authority comes expectation. He approaches the pride, claiming his share confidently like a ruler returning to his throne. The lionesses part, understanding the hierarchy, demands respect, even in moments of fatigue. However, the plains offer no lasting calm. Rival males linger beyond the ridge, their distant calls revealing ambition. The pride senses it, an impending challenge far more perilous than scavengers. In the savannah, battles for leadership reshape destinies, and the next clash brews in the dark. Dawn spills over the plains, unveiling the tensions that simmered through the night. The rival males close in, their steady march heavy with intent. Each step is a declaration they seek territory, power, and the pride it encompasses. The resident male stands tall, his mane illuminated by the rising sun, his demeanor unwavering. He understands what lies ahead, no negotiations, no retreat. The lionesses rally the cubs, ushering them towards safety. They've witnessed these conflicts before and comprehend the brutal stakes. A pride's future can transform in a single encounter. The air thickens as the challengers advance, muscles, coiled tails lashing in anticipation. A low growl emanates from deep within the resident male's chest, signaling his ultimate warning. But the rivals do not slow their pace. In the savannah, a throne is never handed down. It requires fight, reclamation, and defense with every ounce a lion possesses. The clash erupts in a whirlwind of fury. The resident male charges first, colliding with the lead challenger in a forceful impact that sends dust swirling into the morning air. Claws rake, bodies twist, roars resonate. The lionesses watch from a distance, tense, and still the outcome will determine their future. The fight is raw and unfiltered, each blow a desperate attempt to cling to legacy. Yet the challengers are relentless, driving forward with every push. The savannah holds its breath for its new ruler. At last the dust settles, a new silence blanketing the plains. The defeated male departs, limping into the distance, swallowed by tall grass and an unforgiving fate. The victor hovers over the territory he has secured, sides heaving, mane marked with the traces of battle. The pride observes, cautiously aware their lives will now depend on his strength, his decisions, and his survival. Yet in the savannah, no reign is everlasting. Each sunrise brings fresh challengers, unseen threats, evolving alliances, and the continuous test of endurance. For lions, power isn't a title, it's a burden carried one day at a time. And as the wind sweeps across the golden expanse, it whispers a timeless truth: only those who adapt endure. If you enjoyed this journey into the wild, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more stories shaped by the fiercest battles of nature.